What really happened backstage that night? Why did a moment meant to be joyful suddenly turn tense, emotional, and completely unexpected? And how could a simple surprise from someone so important turn into a scene that left even global superstars shaken? Before we uncover the full story, make sure you stay with this until the end, because the truth behind this shocking moment might not be what you think. And if stories like this intrigue you, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more exclusive narratives you won't hear anywhere else. The atmosphere was electric long before the concert even began. Thousands of fans filled the venue, their voices echoing like waves crashing against a shoreline, each chant carrying the name of BTS into the night sky. The world tour had already been a massive success, each city welcoming the group with overwhelming love and energy. Backstage, however, the mood was very different. It was focused, intense, and filled with the kind of pressure only global superstars could understand. Every movement was calculated, every second accounted for, and every detail monitored with precision. Taehyung, known for his calm charisma on stage, was quietly preparing himself behind the scenes. His mind was locked into performance mode, going over choreography, lyrics, and cues. Yet even in his composed state, there was something different that night, something subtle in the air that felt off. It wasn't something he could explain, but it lingered like a shadow just out of sight. Meanwhile, Jungkook was moving between staff and members, his usual focused yet warm presence grounding the team. No one could have predicted that just moments before the performance, something entirely unexpected would disrupt the carefully controlled environment backstage. It started with a commotion near the restricted entrance area. Security personnel, trained to handle any situation with efficiency and authority, suddenly found themselves dealing with an unfamiliar figure trying to gain access. Voices were raised, not in anger, but in confusion. The rules were clear. No unauthorized individuals allowed backstage, especially during a high-stakes world tour performance. The woman insisted. There was urgency in her voice, something deeply personal that didn't match the usual behavior of overexcited fans or intruders. She wasn't loud, but she was determined. Security, following strict protocol, attempted to escort her away, believing it to be just another breach attempt. And then everything changed. A staff member, passing by and catching a glimpse of the situation, froze. Recognition hit instantly. The tension escalated, not because of danger, but because of realization. This wasn't just anyone. It was Jungkook's mother. The revelation spread quickly, almost like a ripple effect through the backstage area. What had moments ago seemed like a security issue suddenly turned into something far more emotional and complicated. The guards, caught between protocol and respect, hesitated. Their actions, though justified by rules, now felt misplaced. At that exact moment, Taehyung happened to witness part of the scene. His expression shifted immediately. The calm, composed artist disappeared, replaced by someone visibly shaken. Panic flickered in his eyes, not because of fear, but because of the emotional weight of what he was seeing. He understood the significance instantly. A mother, appearing unexpectedly at such a critical moment, being held back, misunderstood. It was a situation that could easily spiral. Taehyung stepped closer, his instincts taking over. He wasn't just reacting as a performer, but as a friend, as someone who deeply valued the people around him. The tension in the air grew heavier, almost suffocating, as seconds felt like minutes. Jungkook, unaware at first, was still preparing. But whispers travel fast backstage, especially when something unusual happens. When the information reached him, everything stopped. For a brief moment, time seemed to stand still. Is mother here? Without hesitation, Jungkook moved toward the scene. His pace was quick, almost urgent, his focus completely shifted. When he arrived, the sight before him was something he hadn't expected. Not here, not now. His mother stood there, caught between being turned away and trying to explain herself. The look in her eyes carried something powerful: pride, longing, and perhaps a desire to see her son, even if just for a moment. The guard stepped back immediately once the situation became clear. Apologies were exchanged, but the emotional impact lingered. This wasn't just a misunderstanding. It was a moment that revealed the human side of a world often seen as glamorous and controlled. Taehyung watched closely, still visibly affected. His earlier panic hadn't fully faded. Seeing Jungkook face this unexpected situation stirred something deep within him. It was a reminder of how fragile even the strongest individuals could be when it came to family. What happened next surprised everyone. Instead of frustration or anger, Jungkook's reaction was filled with warmth. He approached his mother with a mixture of shock and quiet emotion. Words weren't immediately necessary. The connection between them spoke louder than anything else. For a brief moment, the chaos disappeared. The loud arena, the pressure of the performance, the strict schedules, all of it faded into the background. What remained was something simple yet powerful. A reunion that no one had planned, but everyone would remember. Taehyung, standing nearby, exhaled slowly. The panic that had gripped him began to ease, replaced by a softer emotion. Relief, perhaps even gratitude. Moments like this, though unexpected, reminded them why they started this journey in the first place. The staff quickly adjusted, ensuring everything stayed on schedule. The show had to go on. But something had shifted. The energy backstage was no longer just about performance. It carried a deeper emotional resonance. As BTS eventually stepped onto the stage, the crowd erupted in cheers, completely unaware of the intense and emotional scene that had unfolded just moments before. The members performed with their usual brilliance, but for those who knew what had just happened, every movement carried added meaning. Taehyung's expression seemed slightly more intense, more connected. Jungkook's presence felt grounded, yet subtly emotional. It was as if the unexpected encounter had added a new layer to their performance, something invisible, yet deeply felt. And the question remains, was this truly just a coincidence? Or was it a reminder that no matter how global, how successful, or how controlled life becomes, the most powerful moments are often the ones we never see coming? What do you think really went through Taehyung's mind in that moment of panic? And how would you react if someone so important suddenly appeared in the most unexpected way? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the unseen side of moments like this. What no one realized in that moment was that the story didn't end when the stage lights turned on. It was only just beginning. Because behind the flawless performance, behind the synchronized choreography and powerful vocals, something had shifted emotionally between them. And if you look closely, really closely, you might start to notice it too. As the concert progressed, the energy in the arena grew even more intense. Fans were screaming, light sticks moving in perfect waves, creating a sea of purple that stretched endlessly. On the surface, everything looked exactly as it should. BTS were delivering yet another unforgettable performance, living up to every expectation placed upon them. But backstage, the memory of what had just happened lingered like a quiet echo that refused to fade. Taehyung in particular couldn't completely shake it off. There was a moment during one of the songs where his gaze drifted for just a second longer than usual, as if searching for something, or someone, beyond the blinding lights. It was subtle, almost impossible to catch unless you knew what to look for. But it was there, that trace of emotion, that lingering thought. Was he still thinking about what he saw? The image of Jungkook's mother being stopped, the confusion, the sudden realization, it had struck him deeper than expected. Perhaps because it reminded him of how easily meaningful moments could be interrupted by rules and structure. Or perhaps because in that instant he saw not a global superstar but a son. And that realization changes everything. Jungkook, on the other hand, carried himself with a quiet strength. To the audience, he was the same confident performer, hitting every note, executing every move with precision. But inside, there was something different. Something softer. Something more personal. Meeting his mother like that, unexpected, unplanned, almost denied, had stirred emotions he hadn't prepared for. This wasn't part of the script.